In you go. Go on. Good girl. Well, the day-to-day routine is that first of all you have to get up. Breakfast is usually between 8 and 10, and everything's ready. You just get the milk out and the fruit and so forth, and then sit and wait for people to come. It's not your standard breakfast here because we all sit at one table, we all laugh and giggle together, and I get them chatting. So it's very intimate, very friendly. It's like being at home with friends, not in a hotel. So breakfast, and after breakfast it's clearing up, getting all the kitchen sorted. Then it's laundry, then it's emails. Because we are such a busy venue, we get a lot of emails. We don't get abusive, well, yes, we do get abusive emails. Not from because we're a gay venue, but from gay people. The most amount of homophobia you will find will be from gay people. We were reported for being a men-only venue when the Discrimination Act came in, and we were investigated, and the man from the Human Rights Commission was really nice, really helpful, and he sent me a lovely letter which is in a frame in the hall saying, yes, you can be a men-only venue, absolutely, because we're a naked clothing optional venue, shared bathrooms in some of the rooms, and shared equipment, we can be men-only. As a not-for-profit venue, that means that any profit we do make goes back into the business, offering free vacations, free holidays, free stays for people who are HIV positive and living on benefits and need a holiday. If you're elderly, there's a lot of elderly gay men who are lonely and they're living on their own, and we offer them a free holiday. And in 1 year I went to 14 funerals, in 1 year. Only one had died of cancer, all the rest were gay men who had died of AIDS. I'm still negative. I mean, I've had sex with, I don't know. I have no idea how many people, 25,000, 30,000 people, and been paid for it. I remember going out one time with a friend who said, why don't you tell people what you do? And I went, because they give me attitude. And then he said, anyway, we were in the bar and this gay guy was chatting me up, very tall guy, and he said, what do you do? And I said, well, I will just point out I'm having a night off, but I'm an escort. Oh, fuck off, he said, and totally turned his back on me. And my friend went, I can't believe he just did that. And I said, watch this. And I tapped him on the shoulder and I said, we all do what we do for one reason and one reason only, money. What do you do? He said, I'm an accountant. And I said, how much did you earn last year? He said, 25,000. And I said, so how long did it take you to become an accountant? 5 years. And I said, well, I'm a sex worker. I earned 72,000 last year after tax. So fuck you and your attitude problem, babes. In London, everyone used to call me Mother, because Mother was always home. Mother always had the fire lit, food in the oven. There was always, a glass of wine if they wanted. There was always a bed for the night if they wanted. Mother was always there, so I was known as Mother. And even here, I'm known as Grandmother. Come on. I've been there, I've done it, I've broken down on the stairs in tears. I've been upset and didn't know who to turn to or who to ask and at those times you just need a friend, you just need somebody. And so often we don't have anybody.
Do you have anybody you can go to?
No. No, that's the interesting thing. I did have one very sweet friend who I would rely on for anything, and when I really needed help some years ago with a relationship that was going to hell and back, I turned to him for advice and he ran for the hills.
Why do you think the gay men are the most abusive?
Jealousy, envy, resentment.
But that you're so openly out there.
Yes, they read about my lifestyle in the past and they read about my life now. And a lot of people, you get to an age in your 40s, you're in a job you may have been in for 20 years, and you think, is this all I'm ever going to do? I've been doing it so long, I'm bored. What was fun is now boring. And then they read about this guy who's running a gay hotel, well, men-only hotel, doing naked workshops, teaching sexuality and meditation, and they rather envy it. And so they'll knock it. I'm the mother again.
Yeah.
I've always been that sort of caring, if somebody needs to, a hand with something, I'll lend, I'll help if I can. And I've been mistreated. But I'm not likely to change. I don't want to change, even if people do take advantage. Because there's a lot of older people who are actually quite lonely. And they come here and they meet friends.
Partly why you wanted it to be a communal hotel, and why you want to in the future make it so that's where the elderly come. Is it because you don't want to be lonely?
I think that's probably it. I've never had any period of my life when I've been on my own ever. I don't know whether that's the reason why. I just know that there are, when I was an escort in London, I used to get a lot of clients who just knew were very lonely. They never had any interaction with other people, and the older you get, the harder it is to make friends. I've had a good life, life's been good to me, and if I can help other people have a good life and just that little bit add to it, then that helps them.